Hey YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Beauty and the Budget, and today I am going to be telling you about my experience with Fiverr. Now, Fiverr is an online e-commerce platform where if you have skills, you can go ahead and advertise your services to persons online and you get paid for those skills. And the best part about it, well, for me, is that you get paid in US currency or other international currency depending on where you choose. So you can get paid in euro, you can get paid in British pounds or US, even yen. Yeah, guys, so why did I choose Fiverr? Well, I learned about Fiverr firstly from doing an internet income class. You may know it. It's done by Alicia Little. I think it's Internet Income Jamaica, right? So I won an introduction course and I did the first part of the course, as in the part that I win. I never have no money. And so I did it, and I basically took what I learned from that introduction course and I was able to set up my gigs in Fiverr, create opportunities for myself, and start earning. I like Fiverr because it allows you to be in charge of your own time. It allows you to be in charge of how much you are willing to accept for the job. No, I know it says Fiverr, and that's because the jobs all start at $5. That's the minimum, right? So you can literally do a job for $5. So for example, let's say you're good at writing resumes. You can offer your services for writing resumes for $5. Now let's say 100 people see your gig and decide to contract you to write one resume each. That's $500 US, right? But the thing that I've learned, because it's a work in progress for me, is that once you have done your first set of gigs, sorry about that, yang. So once you have done your first set of gigs, like your first 10 gigs or your first 10 services, you get 10 jobs on the platform. Then after that, you can start to raise your price a little. So you start off at $5, because you're just breaking into the market, and then you raise your prices as you get a bit more seasoned and there's more demand for your products. So I had started at $5 when I just started Fiverr, and now let's just say I charge a little bit more. Okay, so the beauty also about Fiverr is that you can literally create what you want people to pay you for. Like if you have good handwriting, for example, you can charge money to handwrite personal letters for persons, because in this age of typing and internet and DMing and so on, it come like handwriting is a lost art. So something as simple as offering your services as a letter writer, a calligrapher, to type for persons, to enter data for persons. There is this gentleman in Jamaica, somewhere on the North Coast. He literally charges persons on Fiverr, starting at $5 US, to say their name on a beach, to say greetings on a beach. Something that he probably would have done for free anyway, but he's found a way to monetize his services. And if you check, his gig is a Rasta guy. But if you check his gig, he is one of the highest paid Fiverr sellers in Jamaica on the platform. When you look at the reviews, like how he does it, he offers like oh boy, I'm losing my train of thought. Right, so he offers like services to say somebody's name, for example, somebody's birthday, or to give them a shout out. He will do that from the beach in Jamaica. If you want him wear a special suit, like an outfit, him charge extra for that, and people pay. If you want him crack a joke, him charge extra for that. If you want him to sing a song to somebody, he charge extra. And this man is just making bank by doing creative things that he probably would have done for free anyway. And that is what I love about Fiverr. You can literally create opportunities for yourselves. So when I just started on Fiverr, I started off, my first gigs were voice recordings. So I started doing voice recordings for persons, for audiobooks, for any little thing, any little script, ads, radio ads, TV ads, anything that persons would want me to do. When I say anything, let me clarify. I don't mean any and anything. I mean, because I'm a Christian, I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses, so I have to know what I'm doing on these internet platforms, because the internet streets, it's rough out there in these streets, right? So of course you have your caveats as to what you will and will not do or say on the platform. So you set that tone for yourself. So it's not like a 9 to 5 where you are basically contracted and you basically have to do what them tell you, or you have to do basically whatever in your contract. No, with Fiverr it gives you the option to create your own conditions for work and that flexibility. And of course it's remote. You don't have to be clocking in and driving all over the place and going in to sign your name and all of these things that a 9 to 5 will have us doing. So back to the whole thing now. So you set your limit. So if it is that you would prefer not to do political ads or voice or do typing for political purposes, or if you would prefer not to, suppose you're a Muslim and you know certain things go against your religious beliefs, you don't have to do that. Okay, so you are the person that sets your fine print and tell persons what jobs you are willing to accept. In Fiverr, as far as I'm seeing it, the seller is king. Trust and believe, and there is money to be made on Fiverr. No, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I'm rolling in the dough. I'm not rolling in the dough, not yet. But I have been able to see where I have moved from 1 and 2. You know, occasionally when you're dabbling with a new program or you're trying out something new, you probably get 1 or 2 hits or so. Well, I've seen a steady progression of I'm getting more jobs. And the thing with Fiverr, their rating system is very strict. So what you need to do as someone who is interested in going on Fiverr is make sure you deliver their orders on time. You make sure that orders are delivered to the buyer's satisfaction, and you deliver what you promise. What else? Yeah, that's it for now. Just deliver what you promise, deliver on time, early if possible, and just be pleasant and non-problematic. You know, if there is a legitimate dispute, there is a resolution center. If there's a dispute between you and the buyer as to what was agreed and who, you know, there are mechanisms that you can use to sort those out in a amicable way. But yeah, just be the best. Just go on Fiverr and be the best. Just be great. That's literally what I'll say to you. So yeah, man. So for me, I love Fiverr because it gives me flexibility. You can literally be asleep, and when you wake up, there are like 5 orders in your queue for persons who want to work with you. And the beauty about it now, what I'm telling you about the money part, they pay in advance. So do not, I made this mistake as a young person, well, when I was younger and just dabbling with it. Do not take the people them jobs and them don't pay you. Don't do the work and send up no work to nobody and them don't pay you yet, right? That is a classic newbie mistake. Ensure that they create their order and they pay you first. And there's a little tab in the Fiverr app that says create order. Once they click it, it automatically directs them to send the payment to you, and the payment sits there until you have finished the job. The buyer looks at the job and said, okay, all right, cool, this is great, I love it, I like it, Picasso, let's go. And you're golden, the money goes to your account. So that's how it works. Now, of course, Fiverr is not going to do all this lovely service out of the goodness of their hearts. You know, ain't nobody that good right now. But they charge a fee. They charge a fee and a small percentage. I don't want to quote what the percentage is because I don't remember right now, but I think it's 20% that they charge. Please don't quote me. You can do your own research, but I believe it's 20% of every bit of earning that you make. But I mean, if look, bro, if I could have 35, they are the ones that are literally funneling the persons to you and sending buyers your way. So if I got to pay a little bit out of my little money that I make, I'm fine with that. All you do is just raise your prices or set your prices so it covers that, you understand? So yeah man, Fiverr is what I've been using. A lot of Jamaican creatives have been using Fiverr online and successfully doing so. So I'm going to be doing a series on how you can do this as a side hustle or eventually work it into being a part-time or a full-time job to provide income for you and your family. So I will be doing a part 2. If it is that you really want to hear a part 2 of how to make Fiverr work for you, just hit me up and just say part 2 in the comments below. Please tell me in the comments below if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer about Fiverr. And also, for persons who are already on the platform, tell me how it's worked out for you, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Why is it that you recommend it to persons or not recommend it to persons? But for me right now, it's been a let's say a learning curve. Yes, a learning curve. So yeah, that's it. So let me know in the comments below and keep being busy doing your thing, you guys. Side Hustle Nation, we are here for it. This has been Beauty and the Budget saying ciao.